discuss the poem The Cloud, written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. First, let us see the brief intro about Percy Bysshe Shelley. Percy Bysshe Shelley, known for his lyrical and long-form verse, he was a prominent English romantic poet and was one of the most highly regarded and influential poets of the 19th century. He was born on 4th August 1792 in England. He was died 8th July 1822 at the age of 29 in Kingdom of Sardinia. Now it is called Italy. Shelley did not achieve fame during his lifetime, but recognition of his achievements in poetry grew steadily following his death, and he became an important influence of subsequent generation of poets including Robert Browning, Algernon, Charles Swinburne, Thomas Hardy, and W.B. Yeats. Now let us see some major works of Shelley. Shelley's best known work for such classic poems as Ozymandias, Ode to the West Wind, To a Skylark, Music, When Soft Voices Die, The Cloud, and The Mask of Anarchy. Some of his other major works include long missionary poems such as Queen Mab, then Ulster, The Revolt of Islam, Adonis, The Unfinished Work, The Triumph of Life, and the missionary verse dramas The Sensi and Prometheus Unbound. First, let us discuss the brief overview of the poem Cloud. Shelley gives his poem Cloud a lyrical quality mainly through the use of rhyming patterns that make it read like a ballad or a song that is told almost as a story. The poem Cloud consists of 6 stanzas. Throughout most of his poem, he uses the rhyming scheme ABCB. The cloud brings rain, moisture, hail, and snow, and gives shade. It is infused with electricity, which acts as its guide in the form of lightning, accompanied by thunder, which the cloud covers the rising sun. It causes its beams to be spread out over the sky. At evening, the cloud floats over the setting sun like a bird. At night, the cloud provides a thin covering for the moon. Where the cloud cover is removed by the wind, the moon and the stars are reflected in the earth's bodies of water. The cloud forms a ring around the sun and the moon. During storm, the cloud spreads across the sky like a roof. At other times, the rainbow acts as an arc of time for the cloud to march under. The cloud formed in the sky draws its substance from the earth and water below it and is part of a never-ending cycle in which it alternately disappears and reappears. Now let us see the first stanza of the poem. The cloud brings rain to refresh the fading flowers. It brings this rain from oceans and rivers. The cloud casts shade over the leaves at noontime when they seem to be asleep and dreaming. Drops of water fall from the cloud to awaken the sleeping birds which had gone to sleep on their mother's breast. The cloud flings below on earth the hailstones, which make the green field look like white. The loud sound of thunder is the laughter of the cloud. In this line, several activities of the cloud are depicted in the series of pictures in first stanza. Now let us discuss the second stanza of the poem. Snowflakes fall from the cloud on mountains below. When the great pine trees growing on mountains are hit by snowflakes, they are painfully surprised. The snow covered top of a mountain serves as a white pillow for guides the cloud in the arms of a storm. Lightning sits the pilot that guides the cloud in the course of its journey. Lightning sits on the high towers of the aerial dwelling of the cloud. Thunder is chained below it. The thunder struggles for release and its howls are heard. Lightning, which a pilot for the cloud, guides is gently over the earth and ocean. Lightning is in love with the spirit who dwell in the depths of ocean. Urged by that love, lightning flashes over streams and rocks, over hills and lakes, and over plains. All this time, the cloud enjoys the warmth of the blue sky. In these lines, some more pictures of nature are given by the poet. Natural phenomena are depicted in a fanciful manner. In the third stanza of the poem, the morning the sun climbs up the sky riding on the back of the cloud. It seems as if a bright winged eagle had seated itself just for a moment on the edge of a rock. At sunset, when all things take rest and the crimson colors of the evening descend upon all things, the cloud stops its journey and becomes motionless like a dove that sits with its wings folded and appears to be lost in meditation. We get some more nature picture in these lines. Indeed, we feel overwhelmed by the abundance and richness of natural imaginary and by the imaginative interpretation of natural phenomena. And the fourth stanza of the poem, the beautiful white moon glides over the surface of the cloud. At certain places, there are openings or holes in the surface of the cloud. Throughout these gaps or openings, the stars beep below at earth. The cloud laughs to see the stars whirling and fleeing like a swan of golden bees. Sometimes these openings become wider, and then the reflection of the moon and the stars are seen in the rivers and lakes below. These are some of the finest lines in the poem, the pictures of the moon. Then, the fifth stanza of the poem. The cloud waves a bright circle around the sun, as well as around the moon. As it covers the sky, the cloud appears like a bridge across the ocean or like a roof over the ocean. Mountains may be recorded as the pillars of that roof. The many colored rainbow in the sky is like a decorated arc under which the victorious cloud is to pass like a conqueror returning from his exploits. The picture of the rainbow and the comparison of the cloud with the victorious warrior bringing home a large number of prisoners are remarkable. And the final stanza of the poem, the cloud records to water and earth as its parents, while the sky is its nurse. The cloud may undergo changes and take different shapes, but it can never die. Sometimes when the rain has stopped and the sky has become bare, the cloud silently laughs at its own death and emerges once again as a child from the womb or like a ghost from the tomb and covers the sky. Thank you for watching my video lesson. Thank you.